Hello everyone, I am Vinay Singh and welcome to Power BI Learning Series. Today I will discuss some of mathematical functions which are available in DAX. Specifically, we will see two functions, sum and SUMX. So the first one is sum. This function is used to add all the numbers which are present in a column, and as a result, the output is a number only, and this number can be either a decimal or a whole number depending upon the data type of the column. The syntax of sum is pretty much straightforward. All you have to write is the name of the column in the brackets. And here I have given an example where I want to add my quantity column from my sales table. Now to see how this can be done in Power BI. So here I have my sales table and I have my column quantity. Let's say I want to know what is the total quantity sold till date across all the orders. So this can be done in two ways. The first way is I just drag the column quantity and place it on the canvas, and I am converting it into a card, and by default it is sum. So I can say 2121 units have been sold till date. So this is one of the easiest ways. The second way in which we can know what is the total quantity sold is using a measure or using the sum function of DAX. For that I'm giving it name as total quantity, which is equal to sum of. So I have to add up my quantity column. Okay, so this is the column name. All I do is press enter. Now I am dragging this measure which we just created into the canvas and converting it into a card form. So if you compare both the numbers, they are same. Okay, so this is how you use a sum function. But generally you do not use sum as a standalone function. More often it is used within a calculate function. The second type of mathematical function that we'll see today is SUMX. So like SUMX also adds all the number, but after evaluating an expression, and the output is also a number. Okay, if you look at the syntax, I first have to mention my table name and then the expression. Now if you look at the two examples of SUMX, in my first example I am multiplying my quantity column and unit price column for each row, and once this is all done I want to add it up. And in the second example of SUMX, first I am filtering my sales table on the basis of region, and once this is done, then I want to add the quantity column. So to make this example even more clear, so if I look at the first row, I am saying 62 quantities of my pen set was sold, and unit price for each of the pen set was 4.99. So I'm having 4.99, which is my unit price, and this is my total quantity sold for one order. Now what I want to know is what is the total amount which was paid by the customer, and that is equal to 62 into 4.99, right? And similarly for second row, the total amount paid will be 29 into 1.99, and likewise for all the rows. Now if I want to know my total revenue, which is nothing but summation of quantity into unit price, this I can get through using a SUMX function. Okay, so to use SUMX, I first create a new measure. Let's say I'm calling it as total revenue. Okay, I first type in SUMX. Now if you look at the syntax, the first argument is table, and here my table is sales table. All I write is sales. Now like I said, I want the summation of quantity into unit price. So I have to do quantity into unit price. Okay, once this is done, all I do is press enter, and now I'm dragging this into canvas, the total revenue measure. I'm just formatting it a little bit. So 19,627 is my total revenue across all the order IDs. Now just to verify whether this is right or not, here I have the same data. So the first example of sum that I showed you, I had to add up this column. So I'm just writing sum column F. So here I got 2121, and this is exactly similar as what I got in Power BI. Now the sales amount or the revenue, which I said it is multiplication of 62 into 4.99 for first row, and likewise for remaining rows. All right. Now if I take sum of this, it is coming as 19,627.88, which is what I got in Power BI. So this Excel I use just to verify the numbers. So this is how you use a sum and a SUMX using DAX. This is it for this video. Thank you.